I've been just logging in every day, getting the daily crates and getting credits. I figured if they add characters for 10, 15,000, at least I don't have to grind, I could just get them. But apparently now, all you could do with them is get customization stuff. Is it in appearances maybe? Okay, yeah, so you could just buy 40,000? So the characters cost like 10,000 when I did it, but Jesus Christ. Alright, well, fuck that. Ray was shitting on Hellblade again today, was he? Oh yeah, I busted up my brown crown because he has his 3-year anniversary stream today. Fucking time flies, man. What game was that again, Cully? Oh, that was Never Alone, right. Second, 2-player mode and it was good. One person got to be the fox. It kind of reminds me of, I believe it was Child of Light, right? That did it where I think it's like player 1 was the girl and player 2 was like the orb or something, if I'm not mistaken. 2-player couch co-op that requires friends. I gotta check actually, Phantom Trigger if there's online co-op. I don't think so, but man, that game seems impossible solo. I gotta do some more test runs to see if I could even stream it. It really, like, I'm used to failing, but like getting 2 rooms in and dying, it's a bit much. What's up, Macca? Beamed up, Romy up, Scotty, and then hey, Macca, no self-promoting, nice. So yeah, this is kind of like Infection in Halo. It's pretty interesting. Naturally, I got 0 kills on my first test run because I'm amazing. Oh, I could do that so I don't get seen. But yeah, as a stormtrooper, basically try to stay alive, and as the Ewoks, you basically try to kill. I'm not sure about Child of Light. It was something like that. I feel like I remember that. That was a really good game. I might stack it at some point. Although I'm working in reverse order, going from 1,000 gamer score to 400 is kind of rough. But you know, does it have achievements? 43. No, the DLC does not, or the update does not have achievements. I feel like it's only Overwatch that really does like the... Oh, the flashlight runs out. I feel like it's only Overwatch that really does achievements for the time stuff. Don't remember being co-op in Child of Light, but it's been a few years since I knocked that out. Maybe I'm wrong. It's very possible. But maybe I'm literally thinking of Never Alone, how one person would be the girl and one would be the fox. Child of Light had the orb, which player 2 could control. Okay. Thought so. Maka, how you doing, by the way? Child of Light was turn-based, so you could control the light with the right stick. Okay, so that was an actual trap. I didn't realize that, okay. And where are you little fuckers? Shit. And I just saw a little blip on my radar too. I'm gonna dead. Child of Light was turn-based, so you could control the light with right stick, so maybe... Yeah, just aid in battle, that makes sense. What the fuck is this, Slenderman? It's fucking creepy for a Star Wars mode. And it's interesting with the Ewoks because you basically could only like walk up to them and club them, so you really have to use your abilities well. Boy, I haven't seen anybody. Come on, you little bastards, where are you? Why is it so dark? Because it's nighttime? Yeah, the sun is just taking a quick 5. The graphics in this game are bananas, they really are. Some of the environments look better than they did in the fucking movies, man. Like, what's that map with the raining one? I forget the name. I'm drawing a blank. But it looks better than it did in the movies. My favorite part is the 45-point DLC. At least it was story missions that were easy and quick. I know a lot of people thought that the campaign was mediocre. I really enjoyed it. DLC included. I was pleasantly surprised because I had heard it was either shit or just average. And then yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Oh no, you little fucker. I'm dead. Shit, I'm dead. God damn it. The little Wisties or Wispies or whatever they're called. Where are these fuckers? Boy, there was a lot more action happening in the first game I played. Actually going deep for videos and stuff tomorrow, although there isn't much to cover for videos. What about deep ones? That new sometimes you gem. Just scrap God of War and play a real game. There's one. So I have like no grenades or anything, huh? Oh shit. Where was he? Well, that didn't last long. Nothing came with the Apple II computer graphics, yeah. But really, there's not that much in God of War for videos. That sucks. Hopefully you can find something. Hopefully there's a... Oh, was that... Did somebody have Chewie as a hero? That makes sense. I love how it sniffs. How's the audio, by the way? I don't remember if I played this last time in co-op or like with party chat, or if I had played it solo. I think I played solo, so the volume should be alright, but right now it seems really low. Then again, nothing's happening. Worry, bitch. Dude, same. Well, that was a waste. Might just make a review. Yeah, hopefully you could find, like, I don't know, hopefully you run into like a bajillion Easter eggs or something. Sup, fam? Oh, I'm dead. So you have like fuck all health and you do fuck all damage. But yeah. Hopefully it's not that bad of a completion. I haven't bought a PS4 game since Horizon. Damn, son. Well, pretty much everywhere's been giving it a 10 out of 10. So at least it'll be enjoyable, if anything. Or should be. Also, Brandon, but Messiah, why was Ray shitting on Hellblade again? I know that we were talking about it the other day, and he was like, God damn, what a boring game. I was like, yeah, I know. Especially he was doing the pitch black part, and I was like, yeah, I kind of just wanted to die at that point. I haven't bought a PS4 since ever. Are you playing God of War on the Vita? Right in the dome, son. Well, I'm gonna die. How did you not? Alright, well. There's another Neo Geo. Yeah. What is this? I heard Deep Ones is okay. A few people told me it's cheap but not that bad. Metroidvania-ish type platformer. Really? I just saw that it's a Sometimes You game. It is $5, as they tend to be. But, boy oh boy was it ugly. Speaking of ugly, my performance. Oh baby. Are there any cheapos for the new mode? No. Because I think it's just like a time, there's like a limited playlist or something, a temporary playlist, I don't know what you want to call it, limited event. I think. How you doing, Premium Dick Butt? Welcome back, homie. Been a new fanboy uprising on Twitter lately, not sure if it's E3 around the corner or just the people I follow. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed with God of War, it's either, man, PlayStation is so good, Xbox has no exclusives, or it's the opposite, and it's people, what are you talking about? Xbox is the best. Okay, so we don't have God of War, but everything is the best. It's really my favorite. All we're missing now is just people putting pictures of their dinner. Really can't stand it. Someone asked and said, nope, it's total another shit. That's fucking funny. Is it as good as Dying Reborn? Man, that and your toy. You know the thing everybody's doing right now? Like 4 games that shaped who you are? Dying Reborn. Your toy. Altaric. And Bokosuka Wars. True Marvelous, what's up, dude? Welcome back. It is a limited thing, but that doesn't stop Overwatch from adding them. But Overwatch, like I was just saying, it seems to be the only game that they do that. And it maybe is just, I don't know, because that game is not struggling by any means. So maybe it's just a little extra incentive to keep people around or make them revisit the game. Because people who play Overwatch all the time are going to play Overwatch all the time, but maybe it's just an extra little thing so that if you put the game down a couple months ago, you're like, oh, I should play Overwatch. North One-Eyed Cook, Altaric Spiral Splatter, yeah. We only appreciate deep ones if you gamed around the mid-80s and know what it was trying to imitate. That makes sense. But even at that, I don't know. Depends on the game, I guess. That game Minute looks pretty dope. Speaking of games that just look old and garbage. And Cully and Ray were telling me that it's pretty damn fun. It's also a pretty quick completion if I'm not mistaken. It's like $10 in like 2-3 hours. I did a dying walkthrough for your channel. I think it was Sully who made that as painless as possible. Yeah, Sully makes good guides. He also did, what was that, like, really atrocious programming type game? I say atrocious because even when I followed steps, it didn't work because the game just decided not to work. It was like a don't die achievement, but then there was a water platform area where my guy was just like, nah, let's just fucking jump right in. I don't remember what it's called. And actually, I haven't done Maze yet. I heard it's amazing. Alright. I gotta do that at some point, but I'll definitely use this guide. Dude, how much damage do you take? There you go. No, my Xbox, but Xbox exclusives don't hold a candle to the PlayStation ones, not even close. You talking about Candleman? Yo, Jesus Ninja, gifting a sub to Premium Dick Butt. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Do you have the... Why do you not have the gifted sub badge? Because you've gifted quite a few. That's weird. But thank you for once again gifting a sub. I really appreciate it. Premium Dick Butt, I guess that means that you're stuck here. Sorry, man. Oh, no, no, no. Where are you, you little bastards? This mode also reminded me that the first game had an achievement for getting hit in the head by a rock thrown by an Ewok. And when it happened to me, I didn't notice what happened. I just got the achievement and I was like, oh. I just thought that was really cool. Oh, fuck. That one hit me like right in the dome. Well, that's not ideal. Where are you, little bastard? I hear you. Oh. Oh, God, that's terrifying. Hey, I got my first kill. You guys proud of me? I killed a little animal. Yo, PETA, don't at me. You poor bastards. What game is this? Maze speedrun hasn't unlocked for me 3 times and I've been way under time, so fuck it. That sucks. Did you try, like, uninstalling, reinstalling, and all that? I think I just saw a little bitch. Did I not get that kill? Ow, 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 ow. Why did I run back into it? I love the little huts and stuff. Can I break this? Sleeping on the ground tonight, boy. Minutes quick and fun, so just a blind playthrough first. That makes sense.
Nice job.
Isn't it you have like a minute to beat it or a minute to get further and so on? I know Kelly was saying there's a guide and you gotta like do a hard run or whatever. But I might pick it up. I was gonna do it on vacation, but like I already had a few quick completions that I never got around to because I either was working on fucking never-ending Skyrim, or I was getting sleep that I very much needed, or I was just like, man, everything I'm playing sucks, so I'm not gonna play garbage intentionally. So gems like Altaric and Spiral Splatter have to wait a little bit longer. Fuck. What's up, Ray? How's it going? I love that horn. 60 seconds per life. Done all the usual shit to try to sort it. Have you tried contacting the devs? Can I shoot this thing? Well, I guess not because I'm an Ewok. I want that to be my new text tone, and then I want to make friends so that people text me. Hell yeah. I totally won my game off camera too. 100%. You have a minute to make progress each time before you die. Interesting. Do you have like a life limit or something, or a time limit? Do you wonder if you'd like Bomb Slinger? Part of me wants to check it out, but part of me is like, I want to finish stuff. Same with Drago Dino. Well, to be fair, Drago Dino looked a bit boring, but it's a platformer roguelike, so I was like, it could be interesting. But the trailer definitely gave me some Xenon Valkyrie vibes, in the sense of it's a little bit on the slower end, and it's, I don't know. 60 seconds per life. You keep respawning in a house or wherever you made your spawn point. So you need to get something done before you die or make no progress. Okay. Xenon Valkyrie for Game of the Year. Man, I really started liking that game, but it was just impossible. Like, too fast. I couldn't even finish World 2 out of like 8 or 6. I fought 2 or 3 different bosses 2 or 3 times and just not even close. I had like 17 HP and they had like 2300. And even when I got like, I bought new weapons because it has kind of like a Enter the Gungeon type thing where you would have currency that only comes from the bosses. And oh, look at me with my little headpiece. So yeah, you have like your money that you could use in the run that you lose when you die or win, and then you have the couple of bucks that drop from each boss, and that unlocks weapons that you could pick up in a later run and so on. So that, well, nailed it. But yeah, it was just it's randomly generated or whatever. But because you're always going down, sometimes there'd be like spikes on the floor, and you can't see it. So you just do a big drop and just land on spikes, and you're like, cool. My total HP is 9, and I just lost 3. Great, awesome. So it's little shit like that that made it go from potentially a very good game to just, it got boring because I couldn't do anything. I just kept dying. I was like, this is not fun. Hey man. Bye, man. Did you try getting good? No. I guess I should reinstall it. Also, the abilities. Wisty's Pouch. The Ewok throws a pouch of Wisties. These allies, fire sprites, and fierce defenders of their forest moon burst out of the pouch on impact, disrupting and burning nearby stormtroopers. Hunter's instincts is the Ewok draws upon the natural hunting ability, allowing them to see to better see their prey at night, and Valiant Horn, the Ewok blows into a traditional horn that inspires him, giving him damage resistance and improving his attacks for a short time. If you guys were wondering what the hell, why I'm just like running up on a dude and going, brr, 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 brr. So, dud. Catch. Good catch. Damn these short legs. Yeah, there's a Drago Dinos coming out, which is another roguelike platformer and stuff. It just looks like it's on the slower end, and I don't know difficulty-wise what it's like, but nothing about it really screamed, you gotta play this. I think that Dino game has bullshit local co-op achievements. Damn. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna get the co-op achievements in Phantom Trigger after the stream. They're like kill 20 enemies in co-op and die in co-op and stuff. That game, man. There's I think 5 worlds and 4 endings apparently. Granted, I only tested it for like 10-15 minutes, but holy shit did I get my shit pushed all the way in. So like to the point where I don't even know if I'm going to stream it, because like at least this, if I keep dying, at least like stuff's happening. In that one, if it's like, if I'm literally just dying in the same room over and over, I can't do that all night. It would not make a good stream. I guess I can't go up here. No, not Malachi. Rip in peace, my boy. I love their noises. Wow! Looking up Drago now. I mean, this definitely has a nice art style. And I don't know if I would like Bomb Slinger Kelly. I like the roguelite aspect, but I've never been a Bomberman fan. But I don't know, I'd have to check more of it. To be fair, I haven't really looked at it, because as soon as you said Bomberman, I was like, eh. The hell are they? They were two guys just here. I mean, short leg shiz never before. That's funny. Some girls say he does have one short leg. Who told you? I mean, that's crazy. How far did you get in Darksiders? Like 3 hours in. I was in the Twilight Castle, or whatever you want to call it. Twilight Cathedral is called. And I got stuck at a really stupid spot for too long, and then it was like, usually I ended at 11:30, it was 11:15, I just couldn't figure out, so I was like, I'm gonna end the stream, check a guide, and then we'll continue next time. And it turns out, because I was so focused on one thing that had nothing to do with what I had to do to progress, I was like looking to the left and didn't realize that on the right was an area I just have to climb up. I just climb up that and get across the bridge. That's it. I want to play locally with us. Everyone I know is a gaming doofus. That's funny. I have a couple of friends who game, but like, I only almost all the stuff I do is like on camera, and I don't know if anybody would want to just sit and help me stream for 3 hours, or if they'd be good at the game and shit. Also, I don't have the space. Also, there's so many friends of mine that I never hang out with, because I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going out, I'm going to record. So I think it'd be a little bit hypocritical if I was like, you know those 18 times I didn't come to the bar because I was streaming? Do you want to come stream with me? I think I did that once? Maybe twice. No, I think I did the beginning of Gears of War 4 with my buddy, and then he got sick, but I wanted to like trade the game in within the first like 3 or 5 days or whatever, so I did the rest with Cully. And I once did Rivals of Ether with my 2 friends locally. I think that's the only time I did like local co-op on stream in the 3+ years I've been doing this. I don't like Bomberman, you might not like it. It's against AI though, at least the story is. Drago Dino looks cute, I think I'd like it. Only 10, I'm buying that 10. Fair enough. When is it out again? Is it Friday? Maybe I'll grab it. I don't know. The problem is I'm always like, oh, this is only $5. This is only $10. And then my backlog is just like, sudded. So, I don't know if I'll do this all night. Probably not, because I'm assuming it'll get too fucking boring to do this for 3 hours straight. But I'll probably do this for a while, and then maybe just switch up modes. Maybe work on, besides the level 50 achievement, which I don't know if it's still broken, or if they patched it. Right now, it's not accurate. The reason why it's broken is that it tracks one level behind. I'm 27, so my tracker should be 54%. But you can't get to level 51. 50 is the cap. So what's been happening is people do that ridiculous grind of like 140 hours to get to level 50 and their achievement's at 98%. So I don't know if it's still broken, or like if I hit level 28, if it'll bump up to 56. I don't know. But then the other one is defeat 25 hero ships with fighter ships. That is my hell. I don't know how many hours I've put into Starfighter Assault. To be fair, I absolutely love the mode, but goddamn is that achievement frustrating. I guess they had no choice really but to make this at night, because even though the Ewoks are tiny and they camouflage a bit, it's like they have so little health and they're so weak. And it would like make no sense if they all had guns and shit. Oh, I see one, I see one, I see one. Where are you, little bastard? Look how I'm not even getting assists. I'm lacing into their faces and I don't seem to be getting any kind of credit. Oh, never mind, I have 2 eliminations. I didn't see the pop-up, but I guess I got the 2 kills. That's fine. Not little Leonard. Leonard? Oh, shit. Hey, man. Where'd you go? Get off my dick! Fuck, there were 2 on me and there was 1 up on the bridge. I went back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Been going hard, only 1 achievement away from the completion? Jesus Christ. Really? Isn't it like super grindy? I know Ray went back to that and he's at like 570 yet, but he like put time in. I can't get the all heroes to track properly. I'm assuming it's because they fucked around with it in the update. So I think what was happening was it was tracking properly. Whoops. Like I got mine normally, because it's not just buy every hero, it's play as them. You don't need to do like a full game. You could like start a game, die, change characters. That's what I did, and so on. But you have to use every one of them. But I think it was bugging, and people were getting it just for like buying them all, or it was just popping early, and then they fixed it. So maybe something went wrong there. But if I remember correctly, it's using all of the Mecha. The one good thing, unless they change the prices, considering that the skins in this game now are like 40 grand for epics, the daily crates now are 500 credits. And, oh shit, that was stupid. I should have just thrown my Wisties. The daily loot box stuff, it's not just like 3 to 5 random things, it's 500 credits all the time, and if I'm not mistaken, the characters, when I got them, were like 10 to 15 grand. So it's still a grind, but like at least it's without playing the game, just 3 weeks of just turning it on once a day and getting your loot box, you kind of get a character. It's still ridiculous, but what I was doing was I was getting milestones anyways for fun, and they gave a lot of credits. So between just playing naturally and doing those, it came pretty quickly. There's no real guides for deep ones anywhere, but also heard that it's kind of simple, so you don't need one. Oh, you don't need a guide? Interesting. Oh, nice, Jesus Ninja. Congrats on that Tower of Gun stack. Welcome to the cool guy club, my dude. That was a really fun game to stack. Luckily, it was not a long game, because, like, you know, I did them 3-4 years apart, but it was fun enough and short enough that even though you did them, like, a week or two apart, I'm sure it was still a decent time. It's not like when I fucking did, like, Shadow of Mordor, then Shadow of War, and I'm just like, this is, like, a month of the same shit. Grinding is done, just need to do a damage achievement, and that's it. That's crazy. I've done it early, but I had a bunch of shit to do on my day off today. That sucks. Oh, dude, right in his fucking face. Burn, burn. Can I... Is that it? Alright. Why do you have grenades? I never had grenades. Can't hit what you can't see, bitch. Alright, well, you saw me. Just a basic platform with a little shooting, a few levels where you swap the shooting for a sword, and then a few chase sections. Interesting. Interesting. 2018, the year of broken games and Tower of Gun stacks. I'm just glad Tower of Guns is a reasonable price now. Because like I said, I never stacked it because, you know, when it came out it was 10 bucks digital, 10 or 15 bucks digital, and it was like 40 bucks for the disc from the UK. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'll wait. And then now it's like 10, 15 bucks and it's reasonable. It was just funny to see how like half a dozen of us nailed it in a couple of weeks span. It's also really funny to see people just like mailing it to each other. Shut it. I am so dead. Oh, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Alright, you killed me. Dude, rebels. Had a good time with the attack. The second time around went a lot better than the first, yeah. I think I'm finally not addicted to Robocraft again. What was that yell? Dude, the Ewoks make the greatest noises. Fuck, that's so funny. Also, I mentioned it before, but I didn't see anybody answer. Is the volume okay, or is the game too quiet? I feel like it's really... I feel like it's really quiet until, like, obviously we start shooting and stuff. Time to fuck him up, time to fuck him up. Time to fuck him up, time to fuck him up. What's up, fam? Ain't going nowhere, bitch. Yo, we Titanfall now? This music is banging. Sound is fine here? Cool. I think you should lower the volume of your voice so we mostly hear the game. Nice. So I guess the music started because we were close to winning. You see Ray changed his level 3 sub sound to I'm an adult virgin. I heard about it in his mod Discord, but I didn't hear it, no. I didn't have time to hop hop on his stream today. I'm gonna watch the VOD. After the stream, I'll probably like work on a few things in Phantom Trigger and maybe work on Skyrim a bit. And I'm gonna have like his VOD on in the background. But I saw there was that one, and what else did he change? There's another alert. Is it? There's like a dollar bill y'all alert, I think. Also, the 3-year shirts are fucking dope. Like, I really don't want to spend money, but I don't know. You got a bunch of level 3s today. Makes sense. Makes sense. He has a lot of a lot of traffic and a lot of people that have been around for years, and it's the 3rd year streamiversary, however you want to call it, so that makes sense. Good for him. Made about 20 vehicles. Robocraft, I made some god-awful things for achievement purposes. Nice. $1 bill from Divekick, that's awesome. I know he's been playing that lately. I wonder if he's like grinding out those ridiculous ranked matches. I remember we were talking about that game. It's a lot of fun, but like I got 850 gamer score really quickly, and then the last two, I want to say they're worth like 50 and 100, and it's like 100 ranked games and 500 ranked games or something, and nobody plays it. So it's easy to boost, because chances are if you search for ranked with a friend, you're gonna find each other. It's just a long time. And that's actually how I met Builder Dirge. He hops on every now and then. More so on weekends because he's in Europe and all that. But I just randomly tried Dive Kick online to see if I could find anybody, and I found him. And what was it? We were just like playing normal games, and I messaged him like, "Hey, do you mind if I get blah 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 achievement on you?" And he's like, "Yeah, do you mind if I do it on you right after?" And I'm like, "Sure." So yeah, we just played a few games and just like exchanged achievements. Basically got everything except for the story mode stuff. And then if I'm not mistaken, there was like beat the game with every character. There's like 13 characters. And it was like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to maybe half an hour to beat the campaign. Like, you know, a typical fighter. You do maybe 10 fights. I could hear the fan on my Xbox through my headset. It's crazy. I usually don't hear anything besides Murphy. This game makes the fan get to work. Same with Hellblade. I think at one point I remember DDA said that he heard he heard my fan like on the stream. My mic actually picked it up. That makes sense. This game especially, or both, they're so visually ridiculous. And I was playing with like the enhanced visuals for Hellblade, and then this one just looks ridiculous all the time. I think I bought this game also like right after I got my ex, and I was just like, this is fucking ridiculous. How does a game this good run this smooth? Load times are god awful, but I guess that makes sense. Man, those Wisties just go ham. This game won't stay for good. It's a limited time event. It's a limited time event. That's why I figured I'd check it out. Usually I don't really care about limited time event type stuff. Like I maybe play a couple quick games, but if it's like, if it's a game I'm not currently playing, usually doesn't bring me back into the game just because I'm like, you know, streaming 8 million other things already. But this one seemed interesting enough to throw it on. But like, you know, I'll stream it tonight and then most likely not play it again. This is dope, but there's definitely not as much going on as I would have hoped for. Hence why I probably won't, or I won't play this mode all night. God damn, I can't find anybody. Maybe they're like inside. Demand more Skyrim. I'm probably not streaming any more Skyrim. The only thing I would stream at this point is my last achievement. But I'm just bored with it, and I feel like I can't make it entertaining anymore. I just kind of I've been enjoying it much more just like on autopilot. Like I'm watching something and just kind of going through the motions. Also, the stuff that I'm doing now requires guides, so it's like at the end of the streams I was using some guides for some stuff, but not too much. But now it's literally like I'm getting, you know, like artifacts and books and stuff, so I'm like every single time I'm like, where do I fast travel to get this fucking thing? How many more achievements do you have? 5. I have I think it was like 2-3 nights ago I got the 15 Daedric artifact achievement. There's actually 16, and just because I was like, I'll stay up for a tiny bit longer. I got the 16th just cause, but a couple of them are missable. So luckily, the ones that I did before using a guide, I made the right choices because they're missable. Because it's like, in this one you have to spare this guy's life, and this one you have to kill the guy. Luckily, I made the right choices when I did it blind. But yeah, I wrapped those up, and then so now I have to restore the Thieves Guild to its former glory, which I have 20 miscellaneous jobs to do before I can get like a special job, and I don't remember if I have to do one of them or 4 or 5. So you know, there's another quest line where it's just like you know, finish blah blah blah, but that's like a quest line that has a good like 10 quests, and like I looked at the achievement guide and it was just a fucking novel, so I was like, you'll wait. And then I have the like 156 vampire kills, 156 werewolf kills, because I always forgot about doing them. I was a vampire for I don't know how many hours, and I always forgot to use my ability. So that was great. But I guess, like, you know, again, I could just kind of like autopilot it, find good places to grind kills. Problem is, I've killed so many people in so many areas that they don't respawn in. Although I guess theoretically those quests that always randomly generate or regenerate, where it's like go to a camp and kill the bandit leader and stuff, I assume that it would just respawn enemies. So I guess I could theoretically just keep getting those kind of quests and just killing everybody in a cave. But the only thing I'm considering streaming, like, that would be a boring ass stream. So I think, like, the Thieves Guild, you know, I've already progressed that, so I'm just gonna keep chipping away at it and whatever. But I think maybe the other quest line, I'll look into it, and if that's my last achievement, if I could get an idea of how long it'll take, you know, if it's like 4 hours or something, maybe I'll do that on stream and get the completion on stream, because that'd be dope. Like right now I'm at 1430 out of 1550 after like 95 hours. Does the officer command achievement not have tracking? Which one is that? Is that the, like, as an officer, like, boost 100 allies or something? I want to say that I had tracking when I did it. Also, the best time to do it is at the very, very beginning of a match, when for using 100 commands. It's because you don't. It's not for using the 100 commands. You have to boost your allies. So somebody has to be in the radius and get affected by it. Because the whole point of the skill is that whoever's in the radius gets a boost. If I remember correctly, what I did was at the beginning of the match. When everybody's bundled up together, I would use it, because then you get like a good like 10 people at once, if not more. So basically, like, as the game was starting, I was just like mashing the. They have been still at 0%. Really? Maybe it doesn't track anymore. But like Premium Dickbutt said, if I remember correctly, everything tracked perfectly fine. But, I don't know. Even if you get 10 people in command, it's only supposed to count as 1. Not when I did it. When I did it, it counted for every single player that was affected. That's why I did it that way. Where the fuck am I? I feel like I'm at the very border of the map. Maybe this will be the last one I do in this mode. It's fun and all, but I feel like there's just too much nothing for a stream, you know?
Expect a reprimand for this!
Where the fuck am I going, my dudes? The same as shit. It took like 3 games to get 100. Yeah, it took no time at all compared to the others. The heavy machine gun took a lot more time. The sniping one. Those took way more time. The officer, I took no time because I just got so many like that. God damn, dude. Can something happen? I don't know if I could shoot the bottom or if I have to like shoot the rope. It's fucking weird. I haven't played this in months, so maybe they changed it. Maybe. I mean, like I said, they broke the level 50 achievement, which is a real bitch. So it wouldn't be impossible that they broke that, or at least the tracking. Shoot the J, Computer Blue. Darling Picky. Hey man, I'm not on your team. Dude, I just love the fact that Prince used a picture of Chappelle holding up the pancakes for his single breakfast can wait. And I remember seeing an interview with Chappelle and he's like, what could I do? Like sue him for using my image? I'm dressed as him. He's like, it's genius. Alright, cool, the whole squad's here, huh? These squad goals. I'm so dead, dude. Think it works with tracking? What do you mean? Sounds like it came from here. Oh yeah. You little bastard. You little bastard. I love their noises. Ah! The feeling she's back makes you start playing Battlefront 2 again. My heart, my soul. Dude, that's... that picture is one of my favorites. It's so bad. That or the one of Pepe, like on his stomach, kind of like this, with like no shirt and just like a cover over him, is so goddamn funny to me. But the my heart, my soul is just unbelievable. Even the fact that they spell ma two different ways is so good. Let's go, boys. Oh, wow. Sup, fam? Sup, fam? Yeah, we rolling heavy. Maka, let me know if you want to team up. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that to you, man. You know I love you, girl. I just want to hear the sick jams again, dude. Their noises just kill me. Catch. This mode actually looks fun. It's fun, it's just a lot of nothing. Right? While you're like looking. It's weird because it's like the first half is really slow and then it picks up. Maybe it's because obviously when this when you die as a stormtrooper you become an Ewok, so maybe it's just because there's more of you swarming them. Also seems to be getting lighter, right? Is it just me or is it getting lighter as the game progresses? Or maybe it's just because I'm an Ewok and I see better. I think it's because Ewoks see better at night, especially with that ability. That's the whole point of the ability, is to see better at night and have them on the radar and shit. PUBG, but with Ewoks, that'd be a great mode. Dude, anything with Ewoks. What about Ewoks versus Porgs? Give them lightsabers. Holy shit, it's Halo Reach, huh? This is actually Titanfall 3. Did I actually get somebody with the... It was either coincidence or that was a really dope throw. Contrary to what I used to do in Halo Reach, speaking of, when I would just like randomly throw a sticky grenade in the air, and like a plasma grenade, and then 5 seconds later you just hear betrayal, and you're like, well, I tried to look cool. I'm actually gonna hit 28 tonight, and then we can see if the tracker is still bugged. Oh, 1,000 credits and a peekaboo emote crate. Yeah, well, let's play this. Let's at least get Yub Nub. Not sure about Koticha to Yub Nub. Also, changing my name from Sean to Koticha to Yub Nub. But you can call me Coachella. There's nothing more satisfying in Halo than a sticky grenade. You know what's satisfying about a sticky grenade in Halo? Is when friendly fires off and your buddy runs into a group of people and you don't tell him and you just stick them. Or friendly fire is on and you do it anyways because you're like, he's 1 death but they're 3. And that is why Shiz is the best teammate in the world. Coachella Yubna Blacka. I can roll with it. Get it tattooed here in Old English. Watch out, ladies. I'm about to cause a tsunami. And my lightsaber is going to be out all day, all night. Alright. So, it keeps showing me explosives expert. Like, it looks almost like a chewy thing, and it's like, it's a oh shit. It's a, like a legendary or epic or whatever. But I don't understand, like, do I have it? Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about Yub Nub? Let's talk about Yahweh. But, what was I gonna say? So yeah, is it me that's spawning? Is it when I'm this kind? Yeah, explosive expert, and it looks like chewy. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't have explosive. I almost feel like this is how the stormtroopers are having grenades. Also, yeah, I'm not using my hunter ability, and it's definitely more visible to me. So I guess Ewoks just have better vision at night. Which, I guess it's to counterattack the fact that you're so weak and take so little damage before you die. So, being able to see the enemy without them seeing you is kind of the only way you have a chance. Yeah. So it looks like they probably get weapons. And grenades and stuff from the crates if they could find them. What up, dog? What up, dog? I'm gonna get shot in the spine. You guys are welcome for the pro strats. Oh, there's like 17 of them clustered up. Sup fam, sup fam, sup fam. Alright, well. Whoops. God damn it, I rolled right into it too. Gotta love the Yub Nub, but how the hell do you kill them? I'm having a hard time. Kill who? The stormtroopers or the Ewoks? Right now I'm having a real hard time killing the stormtroopers, but I think it's also just because my team is not really performing well. Like, they're all bunched up and we're not. So it's kind of hard to just take them on. Then again, I just took 2 of them out, so. Envy Pizzle. That line fucking killed me, I had to clip it. Excuse me, sir? Which line was that? The stormtroopers, so, also Hippie Shade, how's it going, by the way? But, I'm using the hunter ability to see where they are. And then, theoretically, you should use the horn to have, more damage. But it's really the left bumper that's your killer. Your club is not... Oh, shit. Your club's not that great, but these, like, Wisties or Wispies, really fucked them up real good. But yeah, Not very good at this mode. Yeah, I hit him right in the nuts. TV sir, do you have most to talk about? Yep, no. Oh. I like how you see their hand go up and stuff. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Also, in a case like this, even though the Ewoks are easy to kill, they're hard to hit. So they're hard to see because they're so well camouflaged that it's so dark. Dude. How my dick tastes. Oh boy, you heard that. You heard that. Throw your thing, throw your thing. I need an adult, I need an adult. Chewy. So you have more than one wispy. I only thought you had the one. Yeah, you have there's a cooldown. Like all of the abilities have a cooldown, but were they called wispies or no, wisties? Thought so. They're definitely your damage dealer. And then, like I said, the horn is what? As far as him giving him damage resistance and improving his attacks for a short time. So yeah, you get like a short buff. Only thing is, obviously, if you're close to them, they can hear where your horn's coming from. But yeah, no problem, Hippie Shade. Hopefully that helps. Again, I'm not exactly like MLG Pro Master Supreme, but so bitches. Hopefully I could throw a Wisty in there without getting murderized. Oh god. Oh, that's a grenade. Goodbye. How you liking the mode, Hippie Shade? Oh, the bangers have commenced. It's a fucking party, dude. Dude, I'm gonna get so much Ewok bush after this. I'm gonna be coughing up hairballs all night, baby. Not the Nathan. I guess the best thing to do for this is just throw my Wisties at the ship. Hope that I body the dude. Was that a good throw? Oh yeah. Ah, you penis. Do you ever have double XP in this game? Not that I know of, which is annoying. I've been waiting for that since I got the game because goddamn the grind is ridiculous. But the only mode that gives you good XP is Heroes versus Villains. Like, it's not even comparable. Let's see, how many... So I got 5,000 points there, which is by far my highest scoring game. And my lowest was about 1,000. Whereas Heroes versus Villains, I want to say that I get 12 to 15,000. So if ever they do a double XP weekend, I'm literally just grinding all weekend on Heroes versus Villains. We'll have some double XP when Solo comes out, even though they didn't when Episode 8 came out. But when Episode 8 came out, this game was like brand new, right? Oh, also milestones, like or challenges, all that. But it actually, I don't know if challenges count the same for this. Like, I didn't see a pop-up mid-match, unless it was when I was looking at chat. But they changed the milestones a while back. I remember I waited like a week before I could even cash them in or redeem them or whatever. But I think they changed it where it pops mid-match. It'll say like blah 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 complete, and you don't have to go and like redeem your reward and whatever. It's automatically gives you the rewards. It's okay, but I want more from the game. I'm waiting for the next DLC when it happens or if it happens. Fair enough. I think there's already plenty. The only thing that really bugs me is the fact that Heroes vs. Villains is the only thing that's worthwhile XP-wise. Because I like all the modes, but it's just annoying that like the grind is so ridiculous that unless you want to play this for the rest of your life, you have to play nothing but Heroes vs. Villains. Like, most people that complete this put in about 140 to 150 hours. And then I have like my buddy Bond, who he just worked on all the milestones while he did it. So for him, it took 400 to 500 hours to complete, because he was playing like every mode and stuff. And like, let's say, right, you're on my team. Clutch plays, baby. There was a test, you passed. As much as, yeah, I like Heroes versus Villains a lot, but like, you know, I like Starfighter Assault a lot, and that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working on for that hero ship achievement, but it's just like, you know, if I'm working on one achievement, I can't work on the other because the XP is garbo. You have some. I'm glad that they got rid of the pay-to-win shit. I'll probably go back to it at some point. Although, to be fair, the pay-to-win was never really a problem. Reason being, by the time the game came out, they had already turned off the microtransactions. Or at least they did it really fast. And then, while I think that the card thing is bullshit, at least you couldn't just like buy higher tier cards. It was basically just like, you have to play a lot. And then you can use those credits to buy loot boxes. Or like complete milestones or whatever, but it wasn't like directly pay to win. It's just that they did too little too late, so it wasn't really a thing, but because everybody thought it was a thing, everybody was like pissed off that it was a thing. If that makes sense? But I always thought that the star cards were garbage. Because I'm like, cool, this one dude that plays all day, every day, not only knows the game much better than me, and theoretically should be better than me, but now his character is literally like twice as good as me. So I'm kind of fucked. This definitely looks like a tripwire. Oh, is it this that you shoot? Can you not? Okay. So that's how you could set that off without getting wrecked. Game was unbalanced as fuck, ruined it for me? That's true. That's very fair. Especially with booze, like, I found that Palpatine was like straight trash, but then as soon as you have a few star cards, he's like an unstoppable beast. I like the way we have to pass your test. Is there any other we need to know about? You have to cheer 787 million bits. And then you win the ultimate prize of ultimate regret and shame. I literally wanted to see if I could get myself stuck in the tree and just chill there. Only dice game on the one that I haven't completed, really. Yeah, you got fed up, huh? I know I should pay attention to the action, but I didn't know that you can knock down trees and shit. It being so unbalanced, especially during heroes versus villains, ruined the game for me. The thing that was weird was like the star cards were so clearly a factor, because like one game you'd play and Kylo Ren just like couldn't do anything, and he's just like complete garbage, and then you'll play a next game and Kylo Ren is like an untouchable god, and you're like, the fuck happened? And then he kills you and you're like, ah, he's got tier 3 and 4 cards. It became a thing where like if I would get killed by a team where a couple of them had tier 3 or 4 cards, I was like, alright, so this is a loss, you're saying? That was annoying as hell. But welcome to 2017, 2018. Even playing with friends, I can only take so much, yeah. Yeah, they were very... It really depended on how the matchmaking was and how much I've enjoyed this game. Because there were some nights where I'd play like 7 hours and be having the time of my life. And then there were some where after an hour I was like, yeah, I never want to play this shit again. And I mean, to be fair, online multiplayer is like that often for me just because I'm like old and bad now. But The star cards being so clearly such a huge factor just kind of got annoying as shit to me. Game hurt my soul. I wanted to love it, but instead I hated it. I went in hoping that I wouldn't hate it and hoping that it would be at least decent. I think I got it on sale for like 30 bucks instead of 80 bucks. And it was like right I literally like left the Last Jedi and I saw that it was on sale and I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. I was like, it's not gonna drop to 30 bucks anytime soon. And I'm just so pumped off the movie that I need some Star Wars right now. Of course, because the game is like 7 million gigs. I couldn't play it that day. So it was like I got home and basically just like showered and started streaming. So or just like ate and started streaming, whatever. So I installed it overnight, and then streamed it the next day. But we're getting adopted, boys. This is... How do you... Yeah, buddy. Maybe we'll play this until I hit level 28. Let me see how much I need. I just love the fact that you can play as an Ewok. Is that the first time in a Star Wars game you can play as an Ewok? Although now that they added, let's see, I hit 2400, I need 7600. So in theory, 3 more games. Yeah, let's do it. Defeat 25 enemies in Ewok Hunt while the mode is active. But, what was I going to say? Also, I have 110 crystals. I guess you can't use those anymore. Unless there's a... unless you could, like, convert them or something? You could play as an Ewok in the older Battlefronts? Really? I don't remember that. In theory, 3 more games, 35 games later. Hey, listen, I'm missing 7,200. There I got, like, 2,400, I said. The game before that, I got 5,000. But you're right. This is my night now. But this is fun. But, I remember the old Battlefronts as far as like how fun they were and stuff, but I don't really remember too much. It's just be all maths. You can convert those crystals to disappointment shards. Nice. Oh, so they're perfect for me. Just kidding. Can't be disappointed if you don't expect anything. I learned that at a young age, and it helped me out marvelously. Now I don't hate myself at all. They had a mode called the Hunt or something. Play as Ewoks, Sand People, etc. Bro, it's 2018. Really, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah, I know that they had announced... some of them might already be backward compatible, but if not, they're coming soon. But they announced like OG Xbox games coming in backward compatibility. So I'm not mistaken, there's Battlefront 1 and 2. There's also like Knights of the Old Republic. I've never played KOTOR. So I'm almost tempted to grab at least one of them and stream them. But at the same time, I'm like, this game is still really dope. I really enjoy it. And Battlefront 1 I still very much enjoy, and I've not made a dent in that game. So, if I was smart, I would just work on these games instead. I don't know. Maybe I won't get the Battlefront games, but maybe the Knights of the Old Republic. Ever played KOTOR? I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't remember. I don't think so, though. KOTOR from my Mac for $3 or $4 on some sale. Never played it. It's crazy. Also, they, that's just a leaf. They They just did an X upgrade for Star Wars The Force Unleashed or whatever, right? Even though it's a 360 game. Kind of like they did with Darksiders. That too, I don't remember if I have both. I know I have one of them. Oh, that actually got me. Alright, I thought it was far enough to the side. Rip. I think you would like them both. Only thing is, like, those games are old. And, like, even some 360 games are hard to play now because they're super dated. It's like, old 3D games are not good. Or at least they didn't age well. Like, I always say that Super Nintendo games aged better than Nintendo 64 games. Because they were, like, the controls were garbage. It just looked like a disaster. And they were, like, figuring it out. Like, I remember before Yooka-Laylee came out, I was like, I'm gonna finally play Banjo-Kazooie. I have Rare Replay, and all that. I've never played Banjo, and I played, like, an hour or two of Banjo-Kazooie, and I was like, this is unplayable. Luckily, I ended up liking Yooka-Laylee way more than I expected. After playing that, I was like, oh god, here we go, this is gonna suck. But even pre-fixing the camera and stuff, I had fun with it. What if I could sneak up on this guy? No, you got a buddy there. I'm so dead. Shotgun bang! Thought I just saw a dude there. Oh wow, you even see their footsteps. That's what all that red stuff is. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. Is Spyro out yet? No. When is that out? I want to say like June, or am I imagining things? So please throw it. No. Which one was ahead of its time, to be honest? I played it again like 2013 and it still held up. Really? What kind of game is it again? I feel like I've seen so much of it, yet I don't remember anything of it, if that makes sense. Oh, it's September? Huh. You know what comes out in September, or is supposed to come out in September, that I can't wait for? I think it's the 14th, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I need some more Lara Croft in my life. Those games are ridiculous. That reboot is, like, it's just stupidly good. Besides shitty collectibles, there's literally nothing I didn't like about Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Except that they ended eventually. They're dragging out the release to get you hyped. Nice. It's an RPG. Think like very early Dragon Age in terms of mechanics. I've never played Dragon Age either. I've never been huge on RPGs. The few that it's weird, I've like never really liked the genre, but there's been some that I played the shit out of. Or at least games that have like RPG elements. Like I remember Shyness, the Lightning Kingdom last year, I absolutely loved. Even though nobody seemed to know what the hell it was. And like some shit I played as a kid, like I remember nobody knows this game exists, but Aiden Chronicles on the 64 was like the ugliest, weirdest game, but man did I love it. I think that might have been one of the first, if not the first game that I ever played where you could have multiple party members, but then like too many. Like you could have, let's say 3 at a time, but then you had like 6 characters, so you had to choose who came with you and then like leveled up separately. Keeping in mind that I never owned a PlayStation, so like even though I played Final Fantasy with my neighbor, I never like played a Final Fantasy on my own, because I believe that game had that, right? Like the early ones? Or maybe still, I don't know. But so yeah, there were some that I just sunk like a million hours into, and then most of them for some reason just never gripped me. This game, I believe I got a walkthrough for it recently. It's super dope. There's a bunch of achievements I missed, either because I didn't bother going back for them, like getting like a perfect rank on a boss and shit like that. Just because I got rinsed by the bosses so bad, like I was barely getting through them alive, so I was like, yeah, fuck this. I won't even bother. Also, there was a lot of glitch stuff when I played it. I believe some stuff got patched, but I don't know. I feel like I played it post-patch and some stuff didn't pop retroactively, like get all potions or spells or whatever didn't work. You also have to do 2 playthroughs. I won't say why in case anybody plays it. Or just basically you could have like 2, not even 2 endings, but like 2 different enemies at one point, just, like depending on the choice you make, and you gotta, you know, fight both. But I guess I should reinstall it, just load it, see if anything pops retroactively, and then just uninstall it, because I'm not going to play it again. I also had a bug that, it was very, very buggy. I'm actually going to set it up to reinstall and then just pause it. That way I don't forget later. Yeah, I remember there was just, it was riddled with bugs. And luckily a patch just like fixed a million things. Because I remember I had like a game-breaking save. There were a few of them, and I believe they all got fixed. Oh wow, I got Eternal, remember 35 games? I got 7354. I basically just have to show up to the next game and I get level 28. But whatchamacallit? I got bored with Dragon Age? Yeah, I said that I never played Dragon Age, right? And then I was going to play Inquisition, but then when I found out that, yet again, it's a million hours, I was like, I'm good. But then I played Skyrim, so. But, yeah, so Shyness was, like, riddled with fucking bugs. I remember there was one for, like, getting a certain amount of money in a playthrough, then it turned out that it was only money from chests or something, it wasn't from selling stuff, and then something like that, there was, yeah, progression ones that were glitched. And my game-breaking save, I remember, I don't know if you guys remember when I thought that I was done streaming the game, because it's like we were in a city and it's getting attacked by ships, and you had to like basically go into a cannon, shoot the ship, do a fight, go to the cannon, shoot the ship, and whatever. But you had a certain amount of time, or the ships destroyed the city. So what I did was, whenever you saved the game at like the save shrine, it healed you, and I didn't know it was timed. So basically, I would like do a cannon, do a fight, save, do a cannon, do a fight with full health, you know. And what happened was, because of the back and forth with the save, I had nowhere near enough time to actually kill them all before they overrun the city. So I was just stuck. And then, luckily when they patched the game, I went back to check it, and that problem was fixed. And so I was able to go back and finish the game. So I was happy about that, because I really, really enjoyed that game. But I remember it did take me a good, like, I don't know, I want to say I put a good 20-30 hours into it. So I don't really want to do another playthrough just to try to mop up. I got like 640 of the gamer score or something, and I was just like, you know what, it's fine. Like, I had my fun with it. Would have been fun completion, but it was just such a buggy mess. So you're saying you pulled a shiz? You know the guy who did the walkthrough? Was it what's his face, Pants Party or something? You know, trying to help a friend out with the Ewok event. Don't people understand to turn their lights off if you're a stormtrooper? Or your teammates keep putting their flashlights in your face when you're in the cave? It's very annoying. Yeah, in the cave it's kind of pointless to have it on, but... What are you guys even shooting at, dude? Like, I know mine is always giving away my position, but in the Force I'm like, it's always on because I can't see a goddamn thing. Alright, somebody at least tripped that one already. Alright, I guess he's just trying to... Thanks, man. Life expectancy, don't know pants party other than when I throw them and no one shows up. That's funny. Oh yeah, life expectancy. The Garrahorn. Dude, I'm so used to dying so fast and always being an Ewok that anytime I see a stormtrooper, I'm like, fucking come at me, bitch. They shoot at nothing and get you killed. I mean, at least in this mode, to be fair, the Ewoks can see you at all times anyway, so it's not even like they're giving away your position. Because all they gotta do is activate the hunting ability, they see you anyways. So you're on the radar, but yeah, I get you. Man, this game is so gorgeous. The guy who tried to sherp you through the raid? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Not just me, you were there too, bro. And in an unexpected turn of events, I was like the only one who wasn't fucking that raid up at the end. Man, I remember that was so rough because wasn't it a time change that day? So I was up till like 5 AM on that shit, and we're at the last phase of the last boss, and we just can't do it. And I was just like, if we don't do it now, I'm never doing this again. Like, you have to find another person, because if we don't finish this raid right now, the game is getting uninstalled and I'm done. Which is what happened. And then I reinstalled it months later to hopefully max out my hunter, and then quickly got reminded how unbelievably grindy maxing a character's skill tree was, and I was like, nope. I was doing some daily quests and stuff, and I was just not making a dent. Gonna play Witcher 2 before Witcher 3? Nah. Fuck. If and when I play Witcher 3, I'm just gonna go right into it. I might just like read a summary of 1 and 2 just to like, kind of know what the hell I'm doing, or like what the backstory is and stuff. But no, I'm probably just gonna dive right into 3. You, me, Kelly, Sam, Life, and I forget who else. Wasn't it Xylo? If I'm not mistaken. What's up, Snapple? How you doing, buddy? Man, I can't find them for shit. Also, remember Ray telling me that he was playing Witcher 3 and then, sorry, Witcher 2, and it was fun at first, and then it got ridiculously slow and boring. And honestly, I was like, kind of looking forward to Witcher 3, although not really sure what to expect, because I know it's going to be like slow and it's going to be very, very long, which is not my style. And then, yeah, now after playing Skyrim, like, I had fun with Skyrim and stuff, but I was just like, it definitely overstayed its welcome. So now I'm like not even sure about Witcher 3, because I'm like, it's going to be way longer. I'm dead. Or maybe not. May have been Xylo. I feel like it was. I ended up doing it with Maka on my birthday weekend last year, and we got carried by Omega and DOA. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. This is the first time I'm ever going to make it to the ship. It's the first time I'm going to survive. Well, first time I might survive. Looks like I have an incendiary grenade.
Grenade ready.
Jesus Christ. Witcher 3 is the GOAT game. And before it crushes me. Did I? Okay, I boarded. Didn't like 2 and I didn't play long or give it much of a chance, but 3 is amazing if you remember the controls. If you remember the controls, that's scary. Fuck, should I just continue this? Are you guys enjoying this? I was worried that it would get boring too fast, but I'm actually getting like more into it as I go. So now I'm like, do I continue this mode or do I switch it up? Like, no joke, in my book it's borderline perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. Skyrim and Witcher 3 are both like that as far as how people praise them. It's always like, this is the best game ever fucking made. Alright, let's see. 54%. Yeah, it's still bugged. Let's do one more. I don't know yet if I want to switch. This is fun. It'd be cool if there were more maps, but I guess it makes sense why it's just this one. Because it's the Ewok area, and I'm sure it would have been a real pain in the ass to program this mode into everything. I mean, don't leave to play other games. I didn't remember the controls when I came back. Yeah, that makes sense. Usually I'm pretty good with remembering controls. But every now and then a game will be like, I'll come back and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a fan of Skyrim yet, love Witcher. Nice. I enjoyed Skyrim more than I thought I would, which is good. Now, like I said, I'm just completely bored of it. Because it's the same shit over and over again, which I guess technically is every game. It just depends on how much you like doing that one thing over and over again. But, yeah, it was fun, but now, like I said, I'm so over it. And I didn't know that it just generated quests constantly, and that, there's, like, I was just getting quests and doing them, so I technically wasted a lot of time. Like, had I looked at just, you know, okay, how do I do this quest? What quest line for this? I could have been finished a long time ago. So now it kind of sucks. Like, at the time it was fun just playing blind and whatever. But now it sucks that I'm like so bored and knowing that I could have saved so many hours, but it is what it is. Same for a lot of games. I mean, even like Darksiders last night when I started it, I was like, I could use a collectible guide and play on apocalyptic difficulty, and that way I could like perfect the game in one playthrough. But I think it'll be a lot more fun for me and you guys if I just play it blind and enjoy it on normal. So I'd rather do that, and then if I like the game enough, I'll play it a second time and complete it, but probably won't bother. Especially because I also want to play Darksiders 2 before 3 comes out. Did you complete it yet? I'm missing 5 achievements in Skyrim. That's the thing, I'm like so over the game that I don't want to play it anymore, but I feel like at this point, after like 90-95 hours with only 5 achievements left, I'm like, I'll just keep pushing and get the completion. Because I'm a fucking idiot like that. Over and over again. Wow, sounds like Rivals. Exactly, like I said, if you like doing that one thing over and over again, then it's whatever. Rivals, I can do the same thing over and over again. Most games I can't. Friend is just getting into it. It's annoying, but it's Star Wars, so you gotta love it. And he bought the big TIE fighter model, the Kylo Ren fighter, and the TIE striker from a toy shop called Toys R Us here in the UK. £150 worth of toys for £30. That's crazy. That's super dope. Toys R Us actually just closed here. 148 downloads of my robot on Robocraft. Super rare achievement. Only 3 people have it. I literally got it in one day, and all I did was put a green box with the most basic guns and legs. It looks like shit. Interesting. Reminds me of that infinite mini golf achievement, like get 100 ratings or whatever. But luckily it was like cumulative. So all of us just put like 10 shitty stupid maps and just hope that get that achievement. I think they reduced it to like 10 just because the online is just littered with like the most basic hole possible. Closing over there as well. It's crazy, man. All the shit from my childhood is just like gone. Blockbuster. Are you serious? You're all clustered together so that Wisties can just kill all of you? You guys are dumb. Yeah, it's like Blockbuster closed ages ago. Toys R Us is closed. I think they're literally shooting at me to try to get me to join them. Skyrim says you have to finish it if you have only 5 achievements left. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm probably going to save the quest line that isn't Thieves Guild. I think I'm going to save that for last, because then, like I said, that I could like just stream and do get the completion on camera. I think that'd be dope. Especially after how many hours I put into streaming it. Oh, I'm fucking dead, dude. Oh, where are you guys? Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. The infinite mini golf achievement ruined the online. Yup. Guessing one of the 5 you have left is the legendary dragon one. No. No. Sounds good and equalized. No, it was a... Oh yeah, I just realized that I didn't mention all 5 before. There's the Thieves Guild, like returning the Thieves Guild to its former glory one. Some random quest line that looks really long. The vampire perks, the werewolf perks, and then the last one that I keep forgetting is the skill books. Read 50 skill books. For some reason, I was under the impression that it was spell tomes. So like the other day when I got the 15 Daedric artifacts, I run into a dude that has like 20 spell tomes for sale. I'm like, nice. Why did I... Whoops. I'm like, oh shit, nice. I'll just like use whatever I can and just sell them back the dupes. And then I go to stats, and luckily it's tracked in the stats, but unluckily I get that realization of oh, it's not spell tomes, it's skill books, and I've only read 9 out of 50. Because at least spell tomes will say like spell tome, flames. Oh, that was really dumb. Oh, that was really dumb. And so you know, but the skill books will be like, you basically read it and it'll be like story of the thief, and you get +1 in lockpicking. So you literally get a skill point or level up a skill by reading it. But the title won't be like skill book lockpicking. It'll be like the dog thief, shit like that. And seeing as there's books all over the place in that game, I pretty much only grab stuff if it says it's a spell tome. So yeah, rip me. Okay, now I see why they were camping in the cave. It's actually really hard to push through even with all the Wisties. Alright, fair enough. Oh boy, I'm curious to see that video later now. Also, oh wow, I am super desynced. Whoa. Like super I thought that would happen too. Usually I like let OBS run for a while and then I close it and then I restart it and then stream, and then it avoids this shit usually. But it was being really weird the first time. Times it 10. Okay, so after this game, I'll just like go offline. I'll restart OBS and then I'll come back online. Because I'm 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit off. So hopefully it hasn't been like that for a while. Remember when I bought my own TV for my room in college? It was a 20-inch CRT, so it weighed 800 pounds, is what you're saying? Those things are no joke, dude. Fun fact, gyms weren't invented till 2013. Because before, what we would just do is we would have an 8-inch CRT TV, hold it like this, and then just do squats, and then everybody was fucking cock diesel. It's true, it's true. I just sit on the floor and play GTA San Andreas until my eyes bled. Dude, nice. I remember once, just for some reason, digging around in the basement when I was... Let's see, Smash Bros. Melee came out in 2001. So, yeah, I was like that's when I was 14. So let's say about 15, 16. I was just like rummaging around, I guess, looking for something. And then I found a tiny little, like fucking 8-10-inch TV. Like, it's the smallest TV I've ever seen, and it was black and white. But I was able to plug my GameCube into it. So, yeah, it was terrible, but it was better than nothing. So I just practiced Smash Bros. On that thing for a long time. Usually I would just like go play in the basement or whatever. But then if I was like, I don't know, I didn't want to go all the way downstairs or what have you, I just plugged that shit in my room and there you go. Lesby, what's up, dude? My auntie had a Spectrum 48K. We loved visiting. Dude, 48K and we're only on 4K now? Dude, technology, am I right? Man, the delay is crazy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me, I'll sub OBS, I'll give it a second, and then while I run to the bathroom, and then I'll restart the stream. I'll be right back.